Megan for Patch.com and welcome back to my kitchen. Today I'm making chocolate covered macaroons. This recipe is super simple and there aren't a lot of ingredients, so it's actually on the cheaper side. We'll start with 2 bags of coconut flakes, and you want to get the sweetened coconut flakes. We have 1 14-ounce can of sweetened condensed milk, 1½ teaspoons of pure vanilla extract, 1 tablespoon of heavy cream, and 2 tablespoons of sour cream. And as we know, sour cream makes everything moist and delicious. We'll also be dipping our macaroons in chocolate. And for this, since the macaroons are obviously really sweet, we're going to just dip them in bittersweet chocolate, so it kind of equalizes a little bit of, the bitter chocolate with the really sweet coconut flake. Directions for this recipe are as simple as literally dumping everything into a bowl and mixing it. So we'll start with our coconut flakes. That's all set. Now we're going to add the thick sweetened condensed milk. And sweetened condensed milk is so delicious even on its own. It's just like a thick, creamy milk. While I'm adding this, I'll also add to it the vanilla, the heavy cream, and the sour cream. I'm just going to scoop all of this out to get it all in there. And I like to use a plastic spatula to mix all of this together. I mean, I guess you could use your hands, but it would be really messy. So if you can just incorporate all of these ingredients, just mix it as thoroughly as possible. There we go. And it's as simple as that. Now it's time to spoon the macaroon mixture onto a baking sheet. And as you can see, I've lined a large baking sheet with parchment paper. I like to use an ice cream scoop so that I know all of my macaroons will be the same size and will cook the same way, because obviously if they're bigger they'll be cooked less, if they're smaller they'll be a little bit more brown. So for consistency you want to try to measure out as best as you can. So for me that's using an ice cream scoop, and you just simply take a scoop, plop it, and just shape it just a little bit. And you don't butter the parchment paper, you just kind of, place it on, and it's as simple as that. I've scooped out all my macaroons, and this pan fit about 15 cookies. So all in all, the whole recipe should yield about 30 cookies. So I'm just going to load this into my preheated oven, and I've preheated it to 325 degrees, and we're just going to throw it in the oven for about 20 minutes or until the cookies are golden brown. After 20 minutes in the oven, I pulled the macaroons out, and as you can see, they're a nice golden brown color. And the more you bake them, the more crunchy they get. So if you really like them crunchy, you can go for about 25 minutes in the oven. I've also melted our bittersweet chocolate, and I've just done it in the microwave. You can do it on a double boiler, but I find it much easier to do in the microwave. It's less work, less cleanup, and it doesn't take as long. Just be careful not to burn the chocolate. So as you can see, I've already started dipping the macaroons, and I've got these nice cups that I'm putting them in. You can it's really your choice what you want to do. You can dip one side of the macaroon in the chocolate, you can dip the top in. I've done one side, so I'll continue to do it that way. So you just take the macaroon and make sure whatever bowl you put the chocolate in is deep enough, you know, to have the chocolate reach the center of the macaroon. So let it drizzle off and just transfer it into the cup. And there you go. It's a perfect way to serve the macaroons. And it takes about 10-20 minutes for the chocolate to harden. So you're going to want to wait for that to harden before you eat it, because otherwise it'll be a mess. Well, thank you for watching. See you next time.